bro, I'm unemployed. I have no job. I'm like you a couple months ago. I'm just broke, sad, lonely, kind of bummy, homeless, depressed.
No, but I wasn't even homeless.
People will do crack in our bathrooms. So that kind of got them riled up in the bathroom. Then they come out to the sales floor and then they start tweaking. It was interesting to say the least. Breakfast, you could have the meaty stuff and sweet stuff. That's why I feel like breakfast is the best. Don't be weird. Why would you be weird, bro? We were so close. I was like, oh my God, he let it go. I'm reading more.
What are you reading?
I am reading. I need to finish Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
What's the book about?
The book is about... Don't do that. Okay. Yo, welcome back to the Heatin' podcast, the hottest podcast in the game. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe button, follow, rate, all that good stuff. But again, thank you for tuning in to another episode.
I swear every time you say the intro, it gets faster every week.
I know. It's starting to like hurt. like it's almost started like, I don't know why I keep doing it super quick. But it's like the people that know it. And the people that are new are just like, what the fuck is this?
He saying?
I should probably slow down. But anyway, hey, we're back.
This is week 2.
Week 2 of the new format. Yeah, I mean, still no guests yet because we're trying to work out when we want to bring guests on now that we have the new format. But we'll see. Well, we're in talks with a few people and we'll see how it goes. But for now, we're just doing our own thing. So if you're wondering where the guests are, well, that's the update on that. But
we don't fuck with it. No, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, man, I mean, things have changed a little bit other than the segment. Bro, I'm unemployed. I have no job. I'm like you a couple months ago. I'm just broke, sad, lonely, kind of bummy, homeless, depressed.
No, but I wasn't even homeless.
No, yeah. So I mean, I just quit my job literally last week, like right before we recorded the next episode.
Did you watch these episodes?
No. Not anymore. I don't think so.
I won't say anything just in case.
No. We're fine. Everything's good. Like I quit my job because I'm not an idiot. I didn't just quit my job to quit my job. I quit it because I'm about to graduate college and new job is coming up soon. So I was like, you know what, bro? I've been working for 4 years. I might as well take some time off for once because I'm probably not gonna have any more time off now that my big boy life is starting. So it's been good, bro. I'm just like, I'm really loving this unemployment shit. Like, I get it. So, because I hear people when they get, when they retire, they're bored. Like, they don't really, they're kind of like, oh, I kind of miss work. But that's because they've been doing it for so long that it's just weird. For me, that's not the case. I'm ready to quit at any point in time. So, nah, bro, life has been good, bro. I wake up at 1 p.m. like every day. School is easy as hell, so I'm just finishing it out real quick. I'm doing stuff that I wasn't able to do for a while, so it's been nice.
Like what?
Video games. I'm reading more. I'm going outside to actually enjoy
What are you reading?
I am reading. I need to finish Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
What's the book about?
The book is about... Don't do that. You put me on the spot, but it's a good book. I'm 70 pages in.
Okay.
70 pages in.
I don't really know much. I just started this book.
It's like LeBron.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
No, bro. So it's been cool, bro. And I definitely want to like exercise more. But did you just spill on the couch? How do you always mess this up, bro?
I don't know.
It's just like You're a weird guy, bro.
I should call it quits in life, bro.
In life. But no, man, I'm gonna enjoy this for as much as I can because I start at the end of May, and then this kind of whole studio will be done pretty soon here. So
we'll be moving out.
We're ending everything.
Literally,
podcast is done.
It
was a good run.
Wait.
But yeah, man, that's kind of how my life's been going. I mean, I don't know. I didn't want to take too much time off because I knew I'd probably get a little too lazy. So that's why I'm starting at the end of May. Because I had the option to start at the end of June. Was it really because
you were going to get too lazy?
Promise. I would be like, I need to lock in because I know my next job I need to like focus. But I don't know. I mean, it's fine. We're fine. I know what you're insinuating and you're wrong about that, but it's also partially the case. But I'm not even going to bring that up. But anyway, you're an asshole and I hate you. But But anyway, in other news, there was just one other thing I wanted to talk to you about because it caught my eye today. By the time this episode comes out,
you just brought it up to me earlier.
Can I please
read it?
Yes. So this just got announced, and I wanted to get your thoughts on it because we've talked about sports betting on the podcast because you're an avid sports bettor, and so basically, so what happened is, story comes out today on ESPN. NBA bans Raptors two-way player Jontay Porter for life. The league's investigation found that prior to the Raptors' March 20th game, Porter disclosed confidential information about his own health status to an individual he knew to be an NBA bettor. Another individual whom Porter associated and knew to be an NBA bettor subsequently placed an $80,000 parlay proposition bet with an online sportsbook to win $1.1 million, wagering that Porter would underperform in those games, which he did because Jontay Porter subbed himself out after like 5 minutes of play. So, mind you, this $1.1 million, the guy won, but they froze the bet and then they opened the investigation, so he's not getting paid out on it. Which, in my opinion, is a little unfair.
That is.
Because it's not the bettor, like, the bettor just did what he decided to do.
Well, I mean, are they going to give his money back?
He'll get his $80,000 back, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but you won't win the $1.1 million because it was like, it wasn't fair betting. So I guess in that case...
But how did they even figure that out unless someone snitched?
Because that's the thing. It was... there was twice this happened. It was the biggest hit on DraftKings like twice in a row. And remember, Jontay Porter, yes, he's an NBA player. He's not like a big name and stuff like that. So having that guy, somebody placed that much money on a random seems weird. Mm-hmm. So that's why they opened the investigation because they're like, okay, bro, how is this... twice underperforming, and it's not like he played the entire game and just missed shots. The dude like subbed himself out twice, saying injury or like sickness or something like that. So it was weird both times. That's why they opened the investigation. And plus, again, you're talking about $1.1 million paid out on a random player, and that guy happened to be right, the bettor. So they're like, one, these apps are fucking greedy, so they're like, yo, I don't want to pay $1.1 million. What's going on here? And two, NBA is also really strict about that stuff because. You know, it ruins the integrity of the game.
Yeah, that's true.
Mind you, like, obviously people feel like there's rigging in this stuff. Ever since sports betting came out, you're talking about a lot of money being thrown around. So partially, we talked with Maddie about it. So it feels like there's stuff going on like this all the time. But this was on a grand scale, bro. Like, Jontay Porter is not a big name, and somebody's placing this much money on a random player. It seemed weird in the first place, and the way he went about it. So this guy just ruined his NBA career.
Yeah, which obviously sucks for him, but my thing is, it's just like how, it's just, even if they did open that investigation, someone still would have snitched.
I don't know about snitch though. I don't think so. When there's a lot of money like that moving, like maybe if they did a lower amount, it probably would have gone unseen. The problem is it was the number one hitting bet twice in like 2 days. For this random player. Twice.
Oh, it happened twice.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it happened
twice. They did
twice.
it twice? Okay, well then that's
twice.
That makes so much more fucking sense.
I'm pretty sure that was the story. So that's when it was like, okay, this is weird. Yeah. And again, Jontay Porter's leaving the game for weird reasons too. So it's like, okay. So I'm wondering, why would this guy risk his NBA career and not get money out of it? You think he told the bettor, like, place it on me for the under. I'm going to sub myself out and then we'll split the money?
Probably.
But why would you do that if you're an NBA player? You have already more money. So it's just greed at that point?
You said it happened twice. It happened twice before they got caught, or once before it got caught?
It happened once, and then I'm pretty sure it happened again, and that's when the investigation opened. I'm fairly certain that's how it went down. So, could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what I read.
The first time it happened, does that mean he still got paid out?
Because based on that story, I don't think so. But I was fairly certain, and maybe this was because it was early, they weren't sure. But I was fairly certain it happened twice. But maybe based on that story, it only happened once.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Or that's an overall.
Why would you risk your NBA career just for that? That makes.
I don't get why. Like,
that makes
and by the way,
to me.
This guy's Michael Porter Jr.'s brother. He's the guy on the Nuggets. He's the really good player.
Wait, that's Michael
super
Porter
nice
Jr.'s
guy.
brother?
Yeah. So his brother now is out the league. So that's like. And I remember he spoke about it, and he's like, yeah, obviously there's stuff going on about it. Like, can't comment too much about it. Like, you know.
Yeah, that's insane.
So, I don't know. But this is being really talked about. Just because, again, like, what are you doing? Like, you're risking your NBA career for more money. Or even, I don't know. There's no reason in my head that you would do it, bro. Because if you really want more money, like, you're making millions already. Even if you're not a great player, you're making hundreds of thousands of dollars. So... I don't get it, bro. Greed is like the end of man. Like it just ruins everything.
Yeah, I don't know. That whole thing makes no sense to me anyways. But
I just wanted to bring that up because I thought that was crazy. But we can go ahead and get into the segments now. And again, let us know what you guys think about this situation as well, because it seemed like a crazy situation.
That is a like I don't know if I've ever heard that happen before.
There has been stuff with sports betting like this before, but this is on an upper scale lately. I feel like we haven't heard of something like this in a while, but maybe I'm wrong. But,
I see.
Let's go ahead and get into our first segment, Hot Heads.
All right.
Hot Heads is a fun segment where the boys dive into the world of online outrage. Each week, they read through the internet's angriest and funniest stories, from food disasters to work problems to everyday frustrations. With their relatable commentary, they'll have you laughing along as they explore the lighter side of anger. Make sure to leave your own Hot Head stories in the link below to be featured in future episodes.
All right, for the first story, this guy sent us a story about how he sent a dude to the hospital after he punched his sister in the back of the head.
Punched his sister in the back of the head?
Not the dude that sent it. No. Another dude punched his sister in the back of the head, and he sent her to the hospital.
Gotcha.
Or he sent him to the hospital.
Just read the story,
I'll just read the story.
I'm now so confused.
All right. So, I was watching my sister get in a fight. My sister was winning. The boyfriend of the girl getting beat ran up and punched my sister in the back of the head. And to get her off the girl, I saw red. I ran up and punched this guy in the back of the neck so hard I knocked him out. He went face first into concrete. I jumped on his back and had him pinned down so if he did come to, he wouldn't be able to get up. I continued to punch the shit out of the back of his head, and I had to be dragged off by 3 other guys. This dude's friends pick him up off the ground, and his face is all fucked up and bloody with missing teeth and a broken nose. They took him to the hospital that night.
Okay, hold on. There's some hot heads in this story, bro. So the girl, okay, brother is watching his sister get in a fight with another girl.
Brother is watching his sister get in a fight with another girl.
And the
boyfriend of the girl getting beat ran up on his sister and punched his sister in the back of the head.
Okay. So I get why.
What you doing, bro? Get it done.
Yeah, you don't. Whoa. Okay. So this guy defended his sister basically from the guy who just randomly hopped in because his girl was getting beat.
Yeah.
Got you. Well deserved, in my opinion. I mean, I don't think you should, one, intervene, I guess, with fights, but 2, like, you're punching a girl. And plus, if that's my sister, bro, mind you, I can't see my sister fighting anyone.
See, it's a hard situation to be put in because, like, if your girlfriend is getting beat up by some girl, like, would you just sit there and just watch it happen?
But do you punch the girl, or would you just break it apart? I locked it.
Shit, I can't lie, bro.
You break? No way.
I can't lie, bro. See, here's the thing, like,
but you don't need to punch the girl.
You don't need to.
You know you're strong. You know you could just break it up.
Yeah.
Unless you're fighting Ronda Rousey or like some MMA fighters, but like I'm talking about regular.
But in those instances, you can't really control your emotions.
I guess so, but at the same time, I don't personally think the brother did anything wrong. Of like, back of the neck is crazy.
Yeah.
Back of the neck being punched in the back of the neck.
He literally goes, what did he say? He said, the boyfriend ran up and punched my sister in the back of the head.
Oh, so he punched her in the back of the head?
Yeah, so I went and punched him in the back of the neck.
Never mind. Well deserved.
Which is, that is very well deserved.
It doesn't matter male, female. Don't punch people in the back of the head. That's so dangerous. We're talking about literally
that can cause
paralyzing or anything like that. So no, that's crazy.
Literally brain damage.
That is kind of crazy. I mean, I guess the number 1 thing is just stay out of fights. But 2, why are you watching your sister beef in the first place? Like fight like that? Like, okay, so the brother and the boyfriend are just standing back watching these girls fight.
Hey, so who you think gonna win?
I got 10 on my girl right now. Oh shit, my girl's getting beat. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna go hop in and beat the fuck out of your sister real quick. How does that work? Like, so I don't know. I don't think the brother did anything wrong, but like,
yeah,
also still crazy. But anyway, the next one we got. Someone says, last year during Black Friday, I worked at Target. We opened at 4 a.m. and were expecting it to be nightmarish, but this was worse than we ever imagined. These people were animals. I was checking out a woman with 3 carts full of toys, appliances, and clothing. Suddenly, the woman behind her starts going through the cart and holds up 5 identical Barbies and tells the woman that she can't take all of them and that it's not fair to everyone else. A fight starts, and I'm trying to calm them down, but the women are fighting hard. The second woman starts using the Barbie boxes as a weapon, swings it at the woman, and ends up hitting me in the lip, causing it to bust open. The women still don't stop. My manager rushed over and saw my bloody lip, told me to sit down in the break room and that he would handle them. 5 minutes later, my boss comes back in with a cut on his hand. He stares at me, says, "It has been done," and walks out. Now I'm sitting here thinking my boss killed those women. I walked back out and see that both women were talking to the cops. They ended up getting banned from Target, and thankfully I never saw them again.
That's good. That's
fair.
It has been done.
It has been done. That's crazy, bro. If my manager ever said that, I'm like, yeah, this guy's dope.
Yeah.
The only thing I take away from that story, you now work retail. Retail.
I do.
I worked retail for 2 years. What? I exposed you. It's all good. There's multiple locations. There's multiple locations, brother.
No, we're
we'll
censoring out where I work.
You're good. Hey, nobody needs to know you work at.
Stop!
I'll censor.
Stop! What is wrong with you?
But yeah, you work in retail. I work in retail, bro. I worked for 2 years. This is no joke.
That's
the customers are no joke, bro.
I mean, I've never had issues like this.
No. Not yet.
Hopefully
Trust
not
me,
ever.
brother. Your time is
Hopefully
coming.
not ever.
Hopefully
not ever.
I can't. I'm trying to think of CVS fights. Like when I worked there.
That one time you got shot.
Yeah.
Well, not got shot, but the one time the dude got shot.
That one I think is the only one. Well, I think that was a little more than Barbies, bro. I think that was a little more than Barbies being thrown around. But in terms of regular fighting, I rarely saw. It was always the homeless people. I got to be honest. They were always beefing with each other in the stores.
I mean, shit, bro.
They're always. But then again, a lot of customers. I'm not gonna say customers. People will do crack in our bathrooms. So that kind of got them riled up in the bathroom. And then they come out to the sales floor and then they start tweaking. It was interesting to say the least. But CVS is one of those places like. I don't know, bro. It just reminds me of like the CVS versus Walgreens beef and stuff like that. Yeah. It's just like they're just weird locations, bro. I don't know, but
you should always walk in expecting to have to run out.
You gotta walk in strapped. I don't know what else to tell you.
All right, for this next story, one person said, "When I was about 12, my parents forced me to join a church basketball league, and being the introverted kid that I was, this was a very uncomfortable situation. One of the kids on the opposing team was a kid that bullied me at school and brought all that bullying to the court." But you're playing baseball. Oh, it's basketball.
Basketball.
Okay.
What?
He would constantly try to check the ball into my crotch when we were starting off during a scrimmage, and after being warned 2 to 3 times by the coaches, I figured he wasn't going to stop. So I took the matter into my own hands, and I checked the ball off his face and broke his nose.
In game, like it's in the church game?
He says, "Not very crazy, but damn, it felt good."
Okay.
Which is a little wild, but hey, bro, it's gotta do what you gotta do.
I don't know. Listen, bro, like we've all, well, if you play basketball, you'll have the occasional person who checks it up like that or is like an asshole about that stuff. Me personally, I don't think I would, I'd probably try to let my game speak for itself, but at the same time, like you do it one too many times and then you're going to have to get checked back.
There you go.
So, do I think breaking your nose in a church game? First of all, the referee should have stopped this. Like, why is the
I can't lie, that's a
letting
weak
that
ass
happen?
nose if you let it break your nose, bro. He checked the ball at his face.
I mean, bro, you can send it pretty freaking hard. Like
That is true.
Hey, but like
reaction time was slow as fuck.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, checking up, like we're at this distance, and we're checking up the ball, and I slam the ball in your face.
Should still have. You should.
You're
still
gonna
have,
duck?
No, I didn't say duck, but I'm saying you still have enough time to
that?
like at least do something with your hands.
You want to try it? We could try it.
Let me do it. I mean, your nose.
It's already broken. You might as well just do it more. Like maybe you can fix it. It's warranted, sure. I don't get. My question is, first of all, the church league. Why are you checking up in the church league? Like, is it not a regular game? Or are you just getting down the ball?
That is a little crazy.
But maybe they're kids. Are they kids or they didn't say?
He said.
Like, were they kids?
12, when I was 12.
When I was 12. Okay,
yeah.
that makes more sense. Yeah, it's like Pee-wee stuff. So, damn. I mean, I kind of want to know what happens after because you break the kid's nose. You have to pay for anything. Like your charges could probably be pressed.
That's a kid.
Based on the parents. The parents could press charges on the other kid's parents. I'm curious to see what
That
happens.
depends if they decide to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, your kid got their nose broken, you probably would. If your kid got their nose broken. Like, if your kid
Were
comes
you being
home.
a dickhead?
Yeah, but they're not going to tell you that.
Yeah, but I'll figure it out. You got to figure it out one way or another. As
That's
a parent,
true.
you got to realize, like, if your kid's being a dickhead, he might as well have deserved it.
True. That, you know what? And I hope they learned a valuable lesson.
I hope he did.
I don't know, bro. I hate hoopers that check up stupid. Like, it's just so dumb. I'm like, you don't need to do
Or
this.
when they check it up at your feet, so
The feet. That's what I'm talking about.
So annoying.
It's so dumb. I'm like, give me the ball back. You didn't steal the ball. Give me the ball back. We're checking up again. But that's I think that's a wholesome one. I think all of them had good endings. Violent, but
good endings.
But good endings. So anyway, those are
That
all
was
hot
all
heads
three?
today?
No.
Okay. So again, leave all your hot heads in the description below because we want to read more of yours. So please leave them through. But yeah, let's go ahead and go to Heat or Delete.
Heat or Delete is the ultimate debate segment for sparking some friendly controversy. Each week, the boys are given statements submitted by their listeners on anything and everything, from food preferences to music taste to sports takes. They cover it all. They then choose heat if they agree with the statement or delete if they disagree, and go back and forth debating their choice. Make sure to leave your heat or delete questions in the link below to be featured in future episodes.
Okay, so the first one we got.
Give it to me.
We got Heat or Delete. Binge watching shows is bad for you.
In what way? As in, like,
That was not my question, bro.
okay, so I kind of got I got mixed feelings about this. See, if you were to be binge watching shows, if you had nothing to do all day, if you were literally had no plans, and then you were like, all right, I can stay home and watch. I mean, shit, they're bad. It's bad for you, yes, but is it enjoyable? Yeah.
Is it bad though? Does that make it bad?
I don't consider it bad. I've definitely sat and binge, bro. During COVID, I binge watched so much.
COVID, that's
shit.
all you could do.
That's
So
all
I
you
don't even
could do.
consider
So,
that
like-
binge watching. I just consider that COVID watching. Like that's what that was.
No, but yeah, I mean, I've definitely sat and binge. Not anymore. I can't really like.
It's different. That's
Me
the thing.
personally, I can't sit and just be
Watch.
lazy all day.
It's
I can't slosh around anymore. It's just not. And
now that I'm unemployed, I've realized. Oh yeah, I remember. I love this.
yeah,
But yeah, I mean, once you grow up, like you kind of get into this pace where you really just can't binge watch anymore.
it's just like
So the days I do, I'm like,
because you want to feel productive.
not even that. It's
Well,
like
I mean, I do.
I'm forced to. Like I have to. Like life is happening. So it's tough to binge watch now. I mean, I still enjoy it. Like I think I still do. Like I could wake up and just watch for the whole day and I'd be great. Like I'm very happy about that. Is it bad for you? Sure. Yeah. I mean, it could keep you very unproductive. So like
Yeah.
I could see that as well. But also, like you said, like if you really have nothing to do, like let's say you grind it all week and you grind it so you have 2 days free and you can do whatever you want with it. If you choose to binge watch for those days,
Why
no
not?
problem.
Yeah, why not?
So I don't think it's a bad thing. No, I wouldn't consider it a bad thing.
I
But
wouldn't either. But me personally, like,
it could get bad if you're binge watching over the other things you could be doing. But like, I guess you could always be doing other things. So it's like, instead of
it
binge
just
watching.
depends. Yeah.
The next one.
All right. Heat or delete. Friends are better than family.
Well, to us,
This is such an oddball
that's
question, bro.
that's an
I
odd
can't-
question. Well, to us, delete.
Delete
Because
for sure.
obviously, bro, we have a gigantic family. We're very
Not even that.
close.
Just family is everything to me in general. Just like-
Oh yeah, 100%. That, and again, we're very close with all our family. Like that's the thing. We have a big family, but we're close with all of them. And two is just like, yeah, I mean, bro, I'm thinking my immediate family, mom, dad, sister. Like, bro, there's nobody more important than them. You're close. You're close. You're up there.
I mean, you cool.
You all right.
No,
I mean,
like, yeah, you're basically considered. To me, you're
my
considered
brother,
an
bro.
immediate family, bro.
Like,
Like,
yeah.
genuinely, I can't consider you a cousin anymore.
it doesn't make any sense.
It makes no sense to
Yeah.
consider you
I
a
don't
cousin
think-
anymore. So, like,
I see you more than I see my sister now.
exactly,
Like, so
bro.
it's like,
I literally see you more than I see my little brother, and it's almost like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. So, but in that question, like I'm trying to think like objectively. Let's say we didn't have the family we had. Like, I could see people who don't have a big family or don't have a great family saying that friends are more important. than family.
Yeah, that's
because your
understandable.
friends can become your family.
Yeah, of course.
So it's like they're kind of synonymous words. Like friends are better than family. Like it depends what you classify as both. So I have friends now that I consider very close to me. Personally, I don't consider friends like family, to be honest with you, because I know what our family is and I distinguish our friends differently. So while I have equal love for both, I will never consider my friends family. That's just me. Like I don't, and like just specific people, like we are as close as we could possibly be, but there's still distinguishability for me, just because our family is number one to me.
Okay.
But yeah, I could see it, like friends.
See, I think for me, it is a little different. Although it's only for like a very, very, very few select people. There are those people that I genuinely like. I wouldn't consider them family, but I would treat them like family. Mm-hmm. That's exactly how I would put it. Like, I would treat them like family, but they're not family, obviously. You know?
Yeah.
So.
And plus, a lot of our family, bro, are just friends.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
A lot of our cousins, we're just friends. Like, at the end of the day, so is what it is. But yeah, I mean, I guess to each our own on that one. But
yeah, basically, I mean,
the last one.
All right.
I'll go ahead. Heat or delete? Breakfast is the best meal of the day. It's kind of a tough one.
Delete. I'm gonna say delete. Me personally, growing up throughout kindergarten, well, I wouldn't say kindergarten, more like elementary up to high school, I didn't eat breakfast much. I would always wake up, go to school, be at school. So like breakfast was always an optional kind of like meal for me throughout the day. Now, do I consider sometimes going out like to eat breakfast better than most of my meals? Yes. But if we're talking about like just, you know, eating breakfast in the morning before you go to work or before you go to school, things like that, nah.
But I'm actually seeing it not from like a which is best for you. I'm seeing it which do I like more. Like,
yeah,
I mean breakfast foods. So you like dinner foods more.
Breakfast.
So that's what I'm saying.
Wow.
I'm seeing it from like that. Because I'd argue breakfast foods are better than lunch and dinner foods. But dinner's close when you're having a really good dinner.
Dinner is close.
But breakfast to me is like the best, bro. Eggs, sausages, pancakes, waffles, cereal, peanut butter. Like there's
crepes.
There's so because I'm a very I don't know. I think you could do everything. Because with dinner, you're not really gonna have sweet stuff for dinner. But breakfast you could have the meaty stuff and sweet stuff. That's why I feel like breakfast is the best. Don't be weird. Why would you be weird, bro? We were so close.
Yep.
I was like, oh my God, he let it go. He let it go. I saw it in your eyes. I was like, he let it go.
No, I see what you're saying there, though. I mean, I only think the reason that like sweet things are good for you in the morning is obviously because you have low energy. So having sugar in your system is obviously the one thing that'll like kind of wake you up.
True.
But
still delete. Breakfast is not the best compared to the rest.
Like compared in terms of food, that's such a hard question. I can't really.
Yeah.
I probably
lunch
still
isn't
say
in
delete.
there.
Lunch isn't in there, but I'd still say delete.
That's fair.
But in terms of like meal
options, variety,
meal options, I guess. No, not meal options. Meal times. Sorry,
Oh,
meal times.
I see.
Yeah, not delete.
Still
In
delete.
terms of meal times, delete.
Heat Check is an interactive segment where the boys look into the advice-seeking world, exploring real-life dilemmas submitted by our listeners on the internet. From relationship struggles to career problems to family issues, no topic is off limits. They offer their take on the hottest questions, mixing in a dose of humor along the way. While you may think you have things in your life covered, a quick heat check never hurts. Make sure to leave your heat check questions in the link below to be featured in future episodes.
For our first heat check, somebody asked this. I went on a date last week and it went extremely well. We spent almost 24 hours together. Damn, long guys.
Damn. Wait, what?
Oh, good date.
So she slept over. She for sure
Or
slept
he-
over, or he slept over. Or he slept over.
Okay.
It's no issue, bro.
We spent almost 24 hours together and both felt super comfortable with each other. It feels like I've known him for way longer than I have, and it's the first time I've ever felt a connection like this. Unfortunately, he's moving across the country for grad school for the next 4 years. I'm 29 and I'm really looking for my person, but everything I do seems to not work out. Should I continue dating him and see if it works out when he moves, or just cut things off now to not get attached? So it's kind of a long distance question type of thing.
Do it.
Do what?
Stay.
Why
Why would you cut it off just because of distance? The one thing that's really bothered me with newer relationships in today's society is that they always think genuinely, bro.
You sound like a unk.
Hey, bro,
He's there,
I'm
kids,
hitting unk
nowadays.
age, bro. But like, I'm telling you, like, is that they think long distance will be the end of the world, bro. And I just don't understand. I get it. It's a lot harder for the two of you. You won't be able to see each other much. But I genuinely think that that's what makes a relationship more beautiful, is because that the further you guys are apart, it just shows the true love for each other. And it kind of shows that no matter the distance, you guys can always like be there for each other and everything like that. And obviously, once you guys reunite again, you know, you're going to grow fonder of each other. You're going to love each other a lot more than you did previously. And it'll just make the relationship grow a lot better. And just in terms of like distance, you know?
If you can last.
If you can last. And I don't think that should be a hard task at all. Like, unless you're a piece of shit and you want to go out and cheat. I mean, like,
that's the thing, bro. Okay, we're talking about relationships in general. Take Uber communication.
But you're also talking about a long-term life partner.
Bro, they're been on one date.
Oh, I get that, but I'm saying like a potential partner.
Yes,
a potential lifetime partner.
But in terms of this scenario, I'm like, you've had one date.
She didn't give us context about when he's going to grad school. If I'm guessing, like
soon, right?
Because if you're gonna say this, so like, why are you still like?
I'm guessing soon, just because she brought it up.
I'm guessing soon, but if it's in like a couple of months, and you guys are obviously gonna be dating by that time, like I don't see the issue then. But if he's gonna be going to grad school in like a month or two, then what's the point of you guys talking in the first place? What was the point of the first date?
Well, maybe they just met randomly, and that's how like they just clicked.
I guess so, yeah.
I think that my problem is like what you said is right, bro. Like the long distance stuff, it's beautiful if it works, but the problem is they don't work. Their success rate is not as high as regular relationships. The reason is relationships take a lot of communication in the first place.
For sure.
Now you're across the country or wherever you are. You need an uber amount of communication to make this thing work because trust just becomes a thing that you hope they have.
Yeah.
You're talking about I could have a girlfriend, she's 5 miles away, bro, but you might still think certain things and you're worried about certain things and they're 5 miles away. So imagine not being able to check, having no way of finding out, and they're across the country. So now, like, literally, you're just going off of their word. I'm not saying you should have trust issues, because if you really, if you're in a relationship, you should trust the person.
You should
you're
always
with.
trust the person.
But
you should
also,
always communicate with each other.
Exactly. But it takes a lot of communication. And also, in this scenario, I'm like, you've been on one date. Yeah, I get it. The connection piece, like
that's what I'm saying. Like
connection,
if
the
you
really
context
feel like,
is really throwing me off because if he's leaving grad school, it depends on when he's leaving for grad school. If he's leaving in a month or two, there's no point you should continue this.
I don't think that matters to me.
I think
because he's gonna leave regardless.
Okay, but the thing is that if he leaves in like let's say in half a year, next 7-8 months, they'll be dating for at least 6 months by that time.
Exactly, but
that should build enough time to be able to.
But he's gone for the next 4 years.
That's fine. You could always visit each other. That's not gonna. I'm telling you, this is what really pisses me off. Is because you don't always need to be with each other to have a healthy and loving relationship. That's what kind of like really upsets me about these newer relationships is that most people are like, oh, they're gonna be leaving. They're gonna be like in the next state for the next 2-3 weeks. They're gonna probably cheat on me. Like, you know how like some people are like, oh yeah, my girlfriend's going to California. My girlfriend's doing this. My boyfriend's doing this, that, blah, blah, blah. They're gonna cheat. And it's just like, okay, if you guys don't have any trust or communication with each other, then there's no point you guys should be in the relationship in the first place. But it takes commitment. Don't get me wrong.
Sure.
All I'm saying is that this whole thing is going to take commitment. If you really want to do it, do it. But if you're going to think you're going to waste your time or his time, then don't do it.
Yeah, I just feel like at the end of the day, like you've been on one date. Yes, you feel an Uber connection that you haven't had. Why am I using the word Uber so much?
I don't know what's
going on. But if you really feel like you have this connection, then I think go for it too. Like you're 29, you're trying to find your forever person. So sure, go for it. But at the same time, yeah, it depends. If he's not leaving immediately, have a few dates because you might realize, oh wait, maybe I actually don't like him as much as I thought.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're not giving me enough context in this situation. Is he leaving in the next 6-7 months, or is he leaving in the next month or two? Because then that depends on how long you guys are going to be spending time with each other.
Plus, also
to really
listen. I know she said she felt a really good connection on the first date and stuff like that, and maybe that's right, but don't let first impressions fool you.
Don't.
Bro.
Yes, that's
because,
very
like,
true.
You could be an amazing person initially, and then realize, oh shit, this was not as good as I
Mm-hmm.
remember. So don't commit yourself to something, and you don't really know the person yet. Just because you had one good one, great, keep trying, but also don't set your expectations too high, assuming that's the person he is 100% of the time. So overall, at the end of the day, obviously they're up to you. Personally, I wouldn't do it. I think I'd cut it off. It's been one date, and there's many people out there. I know she's saying she hasn't had a lot of luck, but there's so many people out there, and you're only 29. I get that's like, it feels older, but you're really not that old. So it's like, there's people for everybody. But good luck. I mean,
Good luck. Genuinely, like, I wish I was able to get more context.
But I like your point on the long distance stuff. But yeah. What's the next one?
All right. So this person sent us, they asked the question, what does it mean when the guy you like calls you dude/bro, but is constantly flirting with you? She says, this guy and I have been getting to know each other for a while now. At first, it was pretty friendly with a little flirt here and there, in my opinion. But recently, the flirting has increased drastically on both sides. I'm being completely obvious into the fact that I really like him, and I feel like he definitely knows and does like me back. But it's also hard to tell. It's kind of confusing. I also asked our mutual friends' input, and they said that how he talks to them is completely different from how he talks to me, in the sense that with them, it's strictly platonic, and with me, it's obvious in their eyes that he likes me. I don't know if I'm just overthinking too much, especially considering I keep getting called dude. I really just want to know if he likes me.
I'm a full-on advocate for bro and dude. I don't think that should put you off too much. I think guys, that's just in their lingo.
And the fact that even your friends are literally like advocating for him, and they're vouching for him, saying he talks to us completely different than the way he talks to you. He likes you. Dude.
Yeah.
Like, and bro, like, see what I mean? Like,
it's in our language. Like,
it's
we
in a
use
guy's
bro
language. You can't really like try to take that out of our vocabulary. It just makes no sense.
It's like, it is a term of endearment to me. If I'm using bro with a girl, assume like you're cool. Yeah. Like, and not just like on a friend standpoint, bro. Like, if I like a girl, I'm probably gonna call her bro. Mm-hmm. Like, cause I'm close to her.
It's not even that. It's just the fact that if you can obviously tell I talk to you different than the way I talk to most people, even if I'm using the word bro with you and them, you should obviously see that there's a big difference with the way you talk.
Because I'm not going to call every girl bro. Mm-hmm. I'm not. So if I feel comfortable to use bro with you, it's different. If I have a friend that's a girl, I'll use bro. Oh, shit. Oh, no. I can see how that could throw people off, though.
It could throw people off, but it shouldn't. It's a word. It's the way someone talks to you. It's the way someone is always.
It's everything else leading with the bro.
It's body language. Yeah.
It's not
it's
just
body language. The way someone talks to you, that shouldn't throw you off. Only because, like,
don't let that be the deciding factor of like, oh, he's trying to be friends with me. What is coming after the bro? That is important. That's what matters.
Because like he could say, "Bro, I love you so much," and you're like, but does he like me? Like,
but he called me bro.
But he called me bro.
So he says that to his friends too. Like,
yeah, like he says he loves them.
I say,
too.
bro, I love you all the time to you.
Exactly. Like, it just
makes
makes
I love
no
you.
sense. I get it, bro.
I love you.
All right, stop. Bro.
I wouldn't read too much into it.
You're
I think
reading
as a
too
guy,
much into it in general. Yes.
I use bro a ton. I'm probably not gonna stop. So if I call you bro, don't think I'm friend zoning or anything like that. I think most guys will use bro interchangeably just because they're feeling comfortable or they're just cool with you. Yeah. And that's a good thing because we could be cool with each other and still romantic. Like, I'm my future partner. I will be calling her bro. Like, I can't not. It's just, it is what it is, bro. Like, bro, you know what I mean, bro? Like, bro. Anyway, the last one. Someone asks, how do you handle online negativity? I'm naturally a positive person and always strive to make people smile. However, since becoming more active online, I've noticed that people can be more negative and rude than most people I meet in real life. How do you cope with negativity and people trying to bring you down? Damn.
I'm going to be very brutally I'm going to be so brutally
Say the word.
Honest.
There you
My fault.
Brutally?
Look, I brought this up in the last episode. I grew up in a completely different environment when it comes to online. I've grown up in a completely different environment. So my opinion may be different than someone else's who hasn't really grown up in that kind of environment. But like I said last episode, I've been threatened. I've given out threats. So
Please say why. Please say why. Because if they didn't watch last episode, they're like,
I'm talking about because I grew up playing a lot of Call of Duty.
There you go.
I grew up playing
Right.
a lot of video games and online. If you guys know how it was back then, especially from
No remorse.
9 to 2015, no remorse.
Before cancel culture.
Before cancel culture was a thing, there was a lot of things said and heard and done. So to be honest with you, just close the damn computer. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you need to do about it, because at the end of the day, you're never going to meet those people. You're never going to see those people, okay? And those people know nothing about you. So if you're letting one or two comments kind of like throw you off your day, or just some online negativity fuck you over, it's like, should you really be on the internet at that point?
Exactly.
You just...
It's really a battle of thick skin, bro. Online negativity is huge, bro. Like we're talking about the most toxic people ever online.
Yeah.
It's because they could get away with saying whatever.
Exactly.
You're not gonna do that shit.
Which is
anyway.
why I'm telling you, like, you really shouldn't let it bother you.
No, exactly. But the problem is, it's very easier said than done, because you'll get something that's said to you and nobody knows anything about you, but you'll still feel like defending yourself. But then you sit there, you're like, why am I defending myself to a guy that knows nothing about me?
Exactly.
This makes no sense. But again, it's human nature, bro. You don't want to be disliked, or you don't want to be also misquoted or misrepresented. I don't want somebody saying, oh, this guy is this and this and this. People online make conclusions so fast. And the problem is, I'm like, wait, that's not true. I'm going to comment back, because where did he get that from? It took me a while to realize there's no reason to comment back, because one, again, they don't even care what you're going to say. Two, they're never going to know you. And three, even if you're telling the truth, nobody knows you either.
And nobody really cares. Nobody
yeah,
cares.
A lot of people don't care. And we're talking online celebrities too, like stuff like that.
I'm
There's a lot of
telling
them
you,
that
like,
don't
the amount of
respond.
comments the amount of times I've seen people beefing in comments and everything, and it's like,
For what?
do they really think like people care that
No.
much? Nobody gives
Bro,
a shit.
It's people that are just chronically online. Like, you have to understand, some people genuinely, they are sad individuals, and they project their problems and insecurities online. So don't let that affect you. If you're a positive person, you're a happy person, stay positive, stay happy. Don't let those people bring you down, because they're not at a good level. There's not somewhere you want to be.
Yeah, I can't lie to you, bro. The Amish lifestyle might be for you.
I get from.
No.
Oh, I was
for
like,
the person.
I was like, time to shut this in off.
No, for the person, because like if you're really letting this,
It's just that they're so happy and they just started online. So I get it, because it's like, whoa, what the fuck? Why is everyone so rude? I could see that. It is different,
could
bro.
this be a kid? If this is a kid, then that
Could
makes
be.
a little sense. But
Yeah.
if this is an older person, then I don't.
I think stay online if you understand what online really is about, because these aren't real people at the end of the day. Like, they are, but they don't know you, so don't take it to heart. But if it is messing with you mentally, take those breaks. You don't need social media. A lot of celebrities take social media breaks, because it's a lot. So it's like, don't get yourself sucked into something that's just not true online. So we get hate on this podcast all the time, bro. Like, it is what it is. I think we've gotten to a point now, because earlier it used to irk me, but now I'm just like, we're doing this because we like it and we enjoy it. And then there's people that enjoy us. So it's like, to those few is more important than the people that are like saying stupid shit about us. So at the end of the day, like, we know what we're doing. We know what we are. So, and same goes for everybody. We're great.
Are we?
That was not the G word I was going to use.
The what?
All right. But anyway, that was the last heat check. So we hope you guys enjoyed. Again, leave everything down in the comments if you agreed or have new suggestions or anything like that. But yeah, anything last words before we leave?
No.
Never do. All right.
No, I really never
anyway,
do.
We
Thank
love
you so
you
much for watching the podcast. We love you guys a lot. All of our links are in the description. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And please leave us stories. We love reading these stories, and they're very
fun.
enjoyable.
Very fun. But yeah, we will see you guys in the next episode. The Heatin' Up podcast is out.
Peace.